just not near me. So
it's like you want to observe them from a distance, respectfully.
yeah, I love bugs, just not by my ears. But anyway, right now, we finally got a match. We had to kill a bit of time because we were just kind of waiting for our next set. Hope you all enjoyed the little variety podcast rants. But here we go. We got Stretch versus ZD in our loser semis match.
And this is another one of those classic matchups, Fox versus Lucina. Like, this is something that we've seen quite a bit. And ZD tends to have the edge over Stretch, and we're kind of seeing why. This man can push advantage like nobody else in the region. Yeah,
people forget, like, ZD had to play Dexter's Marth and Lucina for like every week in Smash 4, and like they didn't change much. They still do more or less the same thing, just like some little tricky stuff in Ultimate's engine. But like these two characters are archetypes for a reason, and if you got it in a previous game, you're gonna mostly understand it here.
And really what you need to see here is you need to see Stretch starting to keep ZD off of him. He hasn't been able to get any kind of space to try to space this man out because ZD got in once, forced him to edge, and has dealt him 150 damage.
Yeah, and I'm really worried about what the edge guard situation looks like because in previous games, I didn't see a whole lot of edge guarding from Stretch. But that time, I see some beautiful stuff, and it works out.
Great counter, just recognizing that ZD was trying to take that awkward, like, 45-degree angle in to ride the stage up.
Ooh, went for a footstool, air dodge down. That was actually almost so sick right there from Stretch. But you're dead.
Yeah, doesn't even matter if you get the tech. ZD's got them reaction times.
Yeah, as soon as I saw ZD running forward and I saw like that angle, I was like, it doesn't matter what you do. He's just going to kill you for it.
Mm-hmm. And that's the weird thing. Is like, I don't see a lot of other Foxes do that.
Yeah.
I still think he's got the cleanest tech chases in, like, for this character.
Yeah, it's like ZD and Light when he's playing hot, because Light is just actually the best at everything when he's playing hot.
I think that Light is definitely the better Fox, but like tech chases, I actually give it the edge to ZD just generally.
Whoa.
Because even when he's not playing hot, he still gets those tech chases.
Yeah, but I can say Light would have made it back from that.
True.
Yeah. ZD dropped another stock there. The edge guarding from Stretch is looking a lot better than previous sets I saw.
So far, you got to keep those clean, and right now we're seeing like the problem. If ZD wants to go ahead and get these like full hop aerials in, and Stretch needs to intercept them. He needs to go ahead and try to go to air.
Oh, but that up smash, yeah, sometimes you can force trades, even though it is disjoint, the hand isn't. So as long as your hitbox touches that hand, you're good. But now ZD's chance to rack up some of this damage, gonna probably get one more up air here. Oh, actually, keeps things going a little bit. And, oh, overextends, you're alive, but just barely. There's gonna be an up B, and
that's an angle.
Yeah. That angle is low-key kind of tricky to get. Like, it's not the hardest angle. The hardest angle is like that very slight up, like diagonal angle. But like that one, it can be kind of hard in a GameCube controller sometimes because it's not like in the notches.
True. Can we also talk about how that back air that very nearly killed ZD, he was at 98 after the hit.
Yeah.
And Lucina back air got a kill screen on town. This is why I think like Lucina and Marth, they both have their strengths and weaknesses, but the consistency that Lucina offers, like, you're not going to get that with Marth unless you tip her there.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you tip her there, he would have died. He actually would have died.
But I don't know that you can go ahead and make that counter pick against ZD. It feels like this is another one of those like zone breakers that's going to run at you so quickly that it's going to be really difficult to keep to that tipper range.
Yeah. I agree. Fox is so light. People still sleep. Yeah. This character is so ridiculously light.
It is so easy to kill Fox. This is probably the easiest character to kill in the game. Because he gets all the combos, and then he's got the linear recovery on top of the lightweight and the fast falling and all that jazz.
Yeah, it's like Fox and Pichu. We got the weirdest songs today, man.
Yeah, like the random music has not been kind to providing hype stuff.
Yeah, what is this Nintendogs vibe? Like, this is like a Sunday morning jog after, like, or before getting brunch with friends.
Well, let's see if Stretch can take this dog out for a walk. No, he misses, but ZD unable to recover, went a little bit too low with the up B.
Yeah, that was really weird that he dropped that low there.
Okay, a charge on that, too.
A little bit of extra oomph, a little bit of pepper on that, bit of cayenne. All right, not going for any footstools there, just going for some raw damage. And a lot of forward air anti-airs going to drag downs right here. I'm wondering if ZD kind of knows something that we don't. I think maybe it's just a good fast option to get a hitbox in front of you in case Lucina's about to hit a button in the air.
True, and it's a lot more disjointed than a lot of his other options. Like, Nair is one of those where it's a little bit disjointed underneath it, but not really in front of him.
Yeah. Oh, was that his jump?
I
think that was his jump, and doesn't get the hitbox.
Tech de Jesus?
Yep, Tech de Jesus.
Not going to do it again, though.
He's about to up smash.
I mean, we both know this.
Yeah. I mean, he had better discipline than I thought, looking for the nair first. I thought he was just going to up smash one of these jumps. All right, there's going to be some good damage. Oh, actually, not getting the second hit. Yeah. All right, but that's going to be even stocks. And despite how strong Stretch has been playing, I mean, we're still at relatively even game. Slight advantage. Ah!
I don't think he had a double jump. That might have been dead.
Yeah, I thought, like, there was a chance. I thought he was just going to, like, hit the counter or, like, maybe even suicide down air. I don't know if it would have sweet spot, though. The sweet spot on Lucina's down air is...
It's so miserable.
It is. And meanwhile, you have Pyra.
Exactly. Pyra's down air is Lucina's down air if it were functional and busted.
Yeah.
That's a $5.99 down air right there.
Facts. It's like, I paid good money for this. Oh, actually gets nicked a little bit by the fire, but this edge guard, I don't think he has a jump. This is going to continue. Free back air. Goes for the counter instead. Going to get the job done just as well. The edge guards from Stretch on point tonight.
You talked about how that was the difference maker in their earlier sets, how it didn't feel like Stretch was finishing his meal once he had ZD off stage. Well, it felt like right there, Stretch was on point every time ZD was in disadvantage.
Yeah, Stretch looking nice. Stretch looking nice out there. Especially going for the counters, too. Because, like, back air would have killed, but, like, actually, back air probably would have been safer, but like the counter is still working just as well.
Yep, and it's a little bit like it covers more space. You don't have to worry about the timing or the angle because you just put it in a spot where you know he has to be.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing is, like, ZD could have gone straight up there and just gone for like a YOLO up B, but the edge guarding has been putting on a lot of pressure. Speaking of pressure, okay, that was almost really bad for ZD right there.
True, just gets back in and actually clips Stretch there, Stretch in an awkward spot. This is a big one, though. This is going to be an even game plus a ton of extra damage for ZD. I love it when he does that, stopping the up tilt when it's no longer true. He is not a greedy player trying to force those combos when they're not real anymore. Yep,
only take what you can get and just leave the rest on the table. It's not for you. No way.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But you still might die, though. That time not going for the counter when there was only like a few angles that ZD could have gone and the counter and the falling could have done it. There we go. Channeling that proto ban from this weekend, going for the up smash out punch when something close is unsafe.
I think if ZD had turned around that up smash, he would have gotten that. He just did not turn it around, so it was a little bit delayed. Gave Stretch the opportunity to punish that.
Yeah, I'm wondering what's happening because like I've seen some uncharacteristic like things happening with ZD's stick there because like there was that up B in game number 1 and then that like missed turnaround right there. Like, I'm wondering, like, controller or...
Could be.
I know, like, no amount of controllers can save you from those edge guards, though. So it ultimately doesn't really matter much. Stretch is just playing clean.
Good parry, though, and to a solid advantage state right here. And how does Stretch actually get down? He just kind of drifts to the corner, and now ZD has to make something out of this corner pressure.
Nice. Eating those little lasers, too.
And just, I thought he was going to hit him with a tri-stage. He did that little like roll into edge just to beat out the standard get-up, and instead of going for the grab, goes for the up smash. Brilliant by ZD.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he was managing to pull that off, because, I mean, the timing on that wasn't easy, but ZD's playing sharp with those.
And is he keeping his double jumps now down low? He's just going immediately for the up B?
I think so, and, I mean, that's a really good mix-up. Like, sometimes if you can go for it, you can save your jump for it after you get hit. But this time, this point in time, I think it's worth it to burn the jump earlier, but might not even need to because ZD is starting to tee off huge.
That drag down still worked at like 90.
Whoa! And Stretch actually able to angle that shield breaker up to and kind of bait out that jump there. Because a lot of people see shield breakers like, oh, I'm just going to jump over it. But when you angle it up, it has the opportunity to cover a bit more space.
Yeah, good recognition. Definitely did not expect that one to finish off.
Nice.
While the up smash whiffs, the forward smash certainly doesn't, catching Stretch and jumping back to stage. ZD's got a lot more work to do, though, if he wants to make the reverse 3-0 here.
Yeah, and he's really starting to pick up the punish game, too. Like that forward smash, there was no hesitation on that, which I love to see. Something that a lot of players at Summit like do that a lot of players not at Summit don't do is just punish things with a smash attack when there's an opportunity there.
Just take that easy damage instead of trying to go ahead and go for something that's risky that you might drop that might not work at that particular percent. Yeah.
Yeah, and also just the confidence of just knowing you're right. Like other weeks, I think ZD might have gone for like just a nair out of shield there because, you know, if you get the sweet spot, it might serve just as well. There was no double jump there. But when you do the forward smash, it just ends the game. When you end the game, that's just any problems that you had before that are gone.
Agreed. Definitely one of those words, positional recognition.
Yep.
Double jab, not safe on shield. And again, that's an interesting throw right there. I really didn't expect ZD to do the forward, though. Usually at like low percent, it's always up throw to threaten the up airs.
Uh-oh, that's unsafe. Now you're off stage, and now you got hit by forward smash, but you kept your jump that time. You're still... Honestly, just eat this.
Once more.
I would have just kept on going high and eating that damage, because now you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. That is a very unfortunate one, and all from like the smallest of errors on ZD's part.
Yeah, so that was one of those times where you just had to keep going high. And now he's forcing issues, and you got like the strongest hit of counter. You saw that flash. Now you're off stage again. This sucks if you're a ZD, man. This sucks, man. This is so unfun. Just go high. Just go high. You fell too low. Why are you going low? Why are you going low? You can't.
Twice in a row. Stretch capitalizes so well.
Yeah.
And
stellar edge. Oh, no. I think you're dead. Oh, I think he dropped down counter, but counter does take a little bit longer to come out.
If Stretch had gotten that would have been a masterclass in edge guarding Fox, but instead, ZD a second lease on life, and he may need a little bit of help here, though. No double jump again, but the forward smash a little bit early.
If he was a real one, he could have dropped down one-hit Dancing Blade. Done.
You're right.
He could. That could have been game right there.
And Stretchy's sitting underneath that platform to basically prevent ZD from getting the angle he wants for the jump in air.
Yeah, and now, I mean, any trades that ZD takes is just a huge benefit for Stretch. Like, now it's just, you're playing with house money. You might as well just play it safe and get ready to punch your ticket into losers finals. Gets in with a back hit of down smash, and I don't think ZD DI'd that. I think that was just one of the times you could see him getting more and more flustered. Sometimes it's just, it's time to call it a wrap.
Yep, wrap up the sticks, and we'll try it again next week.
Yeah, GG go next. And, I mean, when you're going against Stretch's edge guards like that, like, there were some times where there might have been something that ZD could do. There were other times where there was actually nothing that ZD could do. That was just it.
I mean, against a lot of characters, you have to react to their up B, and it's usually a particularly small window to get edge guards that clean. Against Fox, it is a series of multiple choice questions.
Yeah.
And just wait until the teacher answers the question, and then just calmly go, the answer is C. The answer is B. The answer is C, and then just rinse and repeat and keep doing it. Like, some of those edge guards were a solid 30 seconds of Fox getting just mixed off stage.
It was a cutscene.
Brutal.
It was a cutscene. It was a quick time event. It was, what was that one game Capcom did? Asura's Wrath. Oh, that was a throwback reference.
That is.
Yeah. That game wasn't even very popular. I don't know why it was the first one that came to mind. But, like, yeah, that game looked cool, but it was just all cutscene in quick time.